Hello, hello, Pisces. So this is for anybody that's Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, a general reading for the month of May. And I'm going to do a current situation, obstacles, and advice spread. So what is Pisces' current situation? What are the obstacles here? And what advice needs to be given? So your current situation here is the Seven of Pentacles in reversed. So upright, this card is about working really hard, putting some roots down, and because it's a pentacle, pentacles talk about your financial world, material world, etc. So, or even school. So it seems like you put in a lot of work up until now in school, but it's blocked. So maybe this could be suggesting that if it's talking about school, that you might have dropped out, or all the work that you put into your financial world isn't really coming to fruition. Maybe if you made some investments, maybe they went bad, or the stock market dropped, or I don't know any of these financial terms, but it's kind of like the work that you put into your material world, either you're blocking some energy. So reverse cards, I think of blocks, internal or external. An internal block would be that you don't want to put in the effort anymore right now in your financial world, that you're kind of over it. An external block in your financial world could be such that a deal going bad, losing some money in, you're selling your house and you lost money, stuff like that. So financial losses to a certain extent. So what advice what obstacles are here? So it's just Justice card. So this is kind of saying to me actually that whatever these blocks are that are going on, like these financial problems that you have been coming up into, it seems like it's actually more so external than internal, and that justice needs to be served. So it might have to go through court, whatever this is, or have papers signed, or have a lawyer look at this situation. It seems as though maybe you've got swindled to a certain extent, or you didn't read the fine print, or there was no fine print. It seems as though you need to take this to somebody in a legal that has a legal capacity that could either look through these papers or help you make a decision to a certain extent. It seems like all the work that you put in, it needs to have a legal perspective on it. It's in the major arcana, the Justice card. So that means it's about life's major events and changes. So this is probably a very important, necessary step in your life right now. You have to take it to a lawyer, or you have to see a financial planner, or somebody that has a legal say in these financial matters. But the advice card, this is really interesting. It's also major arcana. So whatever is going on, it's seemingly in your financial world that's really important right now, or your material world. So it could be school or finances, or home, or anything that's like tangible that you need to create kind of wealth to be stable. This is the Fool. So the Fool is the first card in the major arcana, and the Fool represents naivety and taking a leap of faith, and not necessarily having any baggage or anything like that behind him to hold him back. And so in the advice card, I would say that it's actually warning you from being the Fool in this situation. If you're needing to take some sort of getting some financial advice here, it's kind of like, don't allow yourself to be made a fool of, or you know, if you don't understand what the contract says, take it to somebody that can like read it for you and spill it out in layman's terms for you. Don't allow maybe legal jargon, et cetera, to prevent you from making a correct or more correct decision. As much as the Fool card is usually really good as like having like a new perspective and outlook on life, I actually can say that even still do that, but by means of taking it to somebody that knows more than you do and not allowing yourself to remain being naive to a situation. Get the education that you need from, you know, the educator, financial planner, advisor, whatever, lawyer, that judge, that type of person has for you. So you, whatever mishaps you're having in your financial world right now or material world right now, you will be able to be alleviated with more ease. So don't allow yourself to be made a fool of. Take whatever you don't know and take it to someone who does know. That's the advice this month. So I hope it serves you well, Pisces. And I will see you again next month. Subscribe over here, share with your friends, family, whomever, and take care. Bye.